Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg, and welcome to take two of this song. As I've said, it's kind of problematic, me trying to do these videos in the evening, but I do it anyway, and sometimes it's more difficult than others. Yeah, so I said my shit in the beginning and was going to play the song and ended up completely screwing up the buttons. I mean, it's on a keyboard here. It's like a flat thing with buttons that I'm supposed to be able to know how to operate. It doesn't always work that way. So anyway, uh, things have been really shitty in the U.S. And there's so much there's just so much that goes on every freaking day. I mean, there's all the other stuff that Trump does, uh, telling our NATO allies, that well, he just doesn't have to be bound by anything right now. He wants Greenland and he wants it now. And just, I mean, all this crap that happens every freaking day. There's also all the stuff that ICE is doing, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Uh, they're just brutal to people. It's by design. They have uh, no checks on them whatsoever. They've been told by the director of Homeland Security that they have immunity. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And like I say, I go through this daily, uh, thing of just being inundated with this shit. Sometimes I've got to turn it off for a while, but it's overwhelming. There's just so much happening all at once, and people are out there protesting. Don't get me wrong, people are trying to do stuff, but it's not an easy thing. You're bucking the president of the United States and all of his minions and the full weight and power of the United States government. I mean, they've weaponized the whole thing. It's just crazy. So, I do try to do my little small bit on this channel because I know I've got some uh, viewers in other countries. At least I can do my bit to get shit out there, which I try to do, most days. But anyway, yeah, so it seems very appropriate to play this song, Street Fighting Man, and this is the Rod Stewart version.
Everywhere
Oh goodness. You know, there's a lot of times that I'll go ahead and I'll play some song I want to hear. It's not like any of this stuff's new to me. I heard that back in 1969. Uh, but but sometimes I forget stuff, and so it's like, man, I should have looked up who all the musicians were on that because that was pretty freaking awesome. Uh, I think that was Ronnie Wood on guitar, and I'm thinking that was probably Nicky Hopkins on piano, but I don't know. Like I say, I should have checked this out before I did the video, but I just get it in my head that, oh man, I got to hear this song. So I jump on it and, listen to music, and oh, well, maybe I should have, you know, checked out some factoids first. But, oh, that was so good. God, I loved it. I loved it when they did that break and had the bass solo, which was just freaking awesome. And then they come in with the piano, and it's just all very, very classy. And God, man, like I'd say, incredible musicians there. It's really, really good. And yeah, maybe it is heavier than Stone's version. I don't know. I don't know. It's awfully good. Uh, they were saying, I don't know if it was Jagger or Keith Richards that they interviewed, but they were saying that part of the reason they wrote that was because in London there was nothing going on, where in the U.S. they were seeing all these student protests and all this stuff, anti-Vietnam War stuff, and not just here but also in Paris, and God knows they know how to riot in Paris. But so I, it. I mean, I was still in high school when this came out, okay, and everything. But uh, this is one of the reasons where, even though you were young, you were really freaking politically aware. I mean, among other things, you had Vietnam at the end of your high school years. As soon as you turned 18, you ship your ass to war. But uh, besides that, there's all this other stuff going on. And so for me, uh, in '68, they had the May riots in Paris, student demonstrations and stuff. And so the next fall, I go into school. Okay, first day of school, go into my French class, and there's my French teacher with her face all bruised and battered up, and we're going, holy shit, man, what's going on? And she told us, yeah, she had gone to Paris over the summer to work or to study at the Sorbonne, and she was just there, okay, and she was between classes, and this demonstration was going on, and so she was just trying to huddle in a doorway because she could see the cops beating the crap out of everybody, and she's just standing there. This cop grabs her by the neck and pulls her out and just beats the crap out of her with his stick. And so, yeah, I get a little more politically aware because my French teacher has had the crap beat out of her, enough that she was still injured from the summer, by the time fall rolled around. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do in this country, but we're going to keep plugging away at it. So anyway, I'll be back, and hit like, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you all then. Bye bye.